Hey, how we doing, guys? Boy, what a day, what a week, what a month it's been in the crypto world. But there's still opportunities to prepare ourselves for the Flare network and the generational wealth and compounding passive income opportunities that will exist with Flarenetworks. So obviously, we all know now that Songbird, SGB token, and that network will be available for us all to really then test. And there's some good videos out there by Flare Community, by MickeyBFresh, and the real XRP Patty to talk a little bit about that. Of course, Flare.xyz has the announcement where Flarenetworks will likely not launch anytime before October of this year. And the Songbird will be available to really provide a testing environment, I think. So I wanted to just take a few minutes to talk about what are some things that I'm going to be doing as a XRP holder, as a Flare airdrop recipient at some point in time in the future, and a soon to be an SGB airdrop token recipient, so that I can play around and test the functionality and capabilities of the Flare network. But some of the things that we can be doing right now is stacking those F assets. So there's been some confusion, I think, out there, at least I know in Twitter world, between the difference between those assets, those tokens going on Flare versus those tokens going on Flare Finance. So the ones that are going on Flare are F assets: XLM, XRP, LTC, Doge. Those are considered F assets because they're going to be going on the Flare network, and you'll have the opportunity to take your crypto and convert it into an F asset, which would be FDoge, FXLM, FXRP, FLTC. So they're called F assets because they're going to be on Flare smart contract capabilities. And then there are the Y assets, which are Flare Finance, which is a DApp that will run on the Flare networks. And there's a number of assets that are out there: TEL, Casino Coin. There's a whole list, SHEEB, a whole list of Y assets, XDC. There's a bunch of them. So Flare Finance, you can find their Discord. You can find them on Twitter to find the complete list of all of the Y assets. Those are the liquidity pool assets that you'll get to use to mine for YFin, which to me is the gold goose, right? YFin, the golden goose with only a limited supply of those available. So in addition to the F assets, you'll have the Y assets, which will be going live on Flare Finance, which you'll use to mine for YFin. And that is the objective. So that's something that you could be doing, stacking up on those at great prices right now while the market's really low, stacking up on your Y assets, stacking up on your F assets. That's what I'm doing. And this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just documenting what my strategy is going to be to develop some passive income and some great opportunities, potentially for some compounding income. You can also be learning about ARI. ARI is the stable coin, AURIE, ARI, like Marcus Aurelius, ARI. Trustline and Probity Vault. You can use your XRP to create FXRP, and thus you can deposit your FXRP into the Probity Vault on Trustline and create what's called an ARI stablecoin, fully trustless, that can be issued, lent out on the XRP ledger. So ARI is a stablecoin that's coming to you from Trustline. And if you have XRP and you take XRP to Flare, you deposit it into the Probity Vault, you can create a stable coin and we can lend that, and you can also borrow. That way you don't have to ever sell your XRP or sell your assets that you've got. So learn about ARI, learn about the stablecoin ARI, AUREI, Trustline Inc. on Twitter. You can find more information about that. That's something you could be learning about. This is valuable time. We can learn up, level up, as MickeyBFresh says. Speaking of MickeyBFresh, Mr. Fresh Time on Twitter. You can find MickeyBFresh and the Real Patty XRP on YouTube. The DeFiStandard.com is also another place you can find their content and information. They have spent countless hours and time doing research and providing video and audio content and information about Flarenetworks, about the F assets, about the FTSO rewards, about the compounding wealth opportunities and passive income opportunities that will exist with Flare, and Flare Finance and Trustline and a number of other programs that I'm sure will be built on Flarenetworks. So this is a great opportunity to take that time by researching and following up and reading up on some of the videos with MickeyBFresh, Mr. Fresh Time, the Real Patty XRP, also Crypto Siege, CEEJ. Crypto Siege is another great resource out there on Twitter and YouTube that has great information and great content to help you get up to speed and get ready to go on Flarenetworks while we wait, while we practice, while we prepare for its launch. Read up on Gala Games and what Gala is doing, and read up on Sparkles, the NFT platform. And there's a number of different things that are already preparing themselves. Bifrost wallet, Dcent wallet, those are wallets that are available that will allow for delegation of FTSO votes, that will allow for the utilization and the staking and all the other things you can do with F assets, that will allow for taking it to Flare Finance, that will allow for the different functionalities and capabilities that are out there to do with our XRP, our XLM, our Doge, whatever F assets you want to do. But you'll have an opportunity to store it with Bifrost wallet, Dcent wallet, and still get utilization and functionality. So these are some things, not financial advice. Just wanted to share with you. That's what I'm going to be doing while I wait for October.